So now we will see link styling properties in CSS. So guys, basically the links can be styled with any CSS properties such as text color, font family, background and many other CSS properties that we are going to check with the help of examples as well. Now the links can be styled differently depending on what state they are in. So guys, basically links are used in order to navigate to other web pages on the same website or the different website. So as you can see, we use the A tag, that is the anchor tag, in order to represent the link, and in the CSS file we can use colon followed by link over here in order to represent a normal unvisited link which is not visited yet by the user. Apart from that, we can also use the A followed by colon and then the visited keyword in order to specify the CSS properties when the link has been visited by the user. And then guys, we also have A followed by colon and then we have hover, so that the CSS properties can be used when we get the mouse cursor on the link text. And apart from this, we also have the active state when the moment we click on that particular link, in which case the CSS properties that are defined will be activated the moment when we click on that particular link. So guys, let us check this with the help of examples as well. And we must note that the hover state must come after the link state and the visited state as well. And apart from this, the active state must also be defined after the hover state. So guys, let us check this in the VS Code over here. So basically we are going to define an anchor tag in this case. So we define the A tag. So over here by default we have the href attribute, for which we will have the value of hash character over here. And then after this we are simply going to provide the text, that is click here. So guys, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page on the browser. So as you can see, we have the link over here with the text click here. So guys, when we get the cursor on this click here text, the icon of the cursor is converted to this hand tool over here. But guys, we are going to define certain properties in such a way that when we get the cursor on this link text, the color must be updated, and then when it is visited, then the color must be updated to some other color. So guys, let us check this with the CSS properties over here. So in style.css, what we are going to do is, first of all, we are going to define the A tag, and simply after this we are going to say colon. And as you can see, VS Code is suggesting us certain keywords that we can use after the colon. So basically we are going to use the link keyword over here, and this will be the default CSS properties for all the anchor tags that are present on the web page. So guys, what we are going to do is, let's say we don't want the underline, so simply we are going to say text decoration and then we can say none in this case. And then apart from this, let us say we want the text color to be green, so simply we are going to say color, and over here we will say green color in this case. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, we have the text color as green and then the underline is no longer present on this particular link text. Now guys, this is the normal way in which the links will be displayed over here by using the A followed by colon and then we have the link keyword. Now guys, apart from this, we also have the visited state over here, in which case when the link is clicked and the URL is visited, then those CSS properties will be activated. So let us check that as well. So we have the A tag followed by colon and then we have visited keyword over here. So guys, inside this what we are going to do is, simply we are going to change the color to red in this case. So guys, basically we are going to set the color as red when the link is already visited. So let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, there is no change. By default the green color is getting displayed, but the moment we click on this particular link, basically the text of the color will be updated to red color. So when we click on this, so as you can see, the link is visited now and the color is updated to red color in this case. So guys, in this way we can use the visited state of the anchor tag in order to define our CSS properties. Now guys, apart from this, we also have the hover property over here, in which case when we get the mouse cursor on this particular link, the CSS properties will be activated. So let us check that as well. So over here, after the visited state, we will have the A tag followed by colon, and then simply we can say hover in this case, and then after this we are going to provide the CSS property. So let's say we change the color to blue in this case. So we are setting the color to blue. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. Now guys, the link is already visited, that is why the color is being set to red in this case. But when we get the mouse cursor on this particular link, as you can see, the color is getting updated to blue color now. That's because we have set the CSS property on the hover state of the anchor tag. So in this way we can set the CSS properties on the hover state of the anchor tag as well. And then apart from this, we also have the active state in this case. So let us check that as well over here. So in the VS Code, simply we are going to define the A tag followed by colon, and then we have the active state in this case. And then after this, let us say we want the color to be updated to black color. So simply we are going to define black color. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. Now guys, the CSS properties defined in the active state will be implemented when we click on that particular link. So let us check that as well. So when we hover on this particular link, as you can see, blue color is getting displayed, and when we click on this link, as you can see, the color of the text has been updated to black color, and in this way the active state is getting implemented over here. So guys, in this way you can set any of the CSS properties for all these 4 states of the anchor tag. Now guys, apart from this, we have also seen how we can implement the text decoration. So basically, if you don't want the underline that comes by default, simply you can set the text decoration as none in this case. When we don't set this text decoration as none, let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So you will be seeing the underline by default for all the anchor tags that you define in your HTML file. Now guys, apart from this, we have something called as background color as well. What we can do is simply we can set the background color for this link. So basically over here for the anchor tag in the link state, what we can do is we will set the background color over here, and let's say we set the background color as yellow. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the yellow background color is getting displayed over here behind this particular link. And then apart from this, we can also display the link as a button. So in order to do this, simply we can provide certain padding over here for the anchor tag with the link state. So inside this, we will have the CSS property as padding, and simply we are going to say 5 pixels in this case. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, the link is getting displayed as a button now. Let me just provide the border as well for this button, and also we will remove the underline from the link. So over here we will again say text decoration as none, and let us provide the border as well. So over here we will use the border CSS property of 2 pixels border width, and let's say we provide the border style as solid border. Let me just save this file now and try reloading this page once again on the browser. So as you can see, this is the link that is getting displayed as a button and a background color over here. So guys, in this way you can customize your links that you have provided in your HTML web pages. Comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is list styling properties in CSS. So stay tuned.